Hello, this is Kim. Thanks for coming to my channel. This is Kim Can't Stop Crafting, and I am a design team member for Country Craft Creations, and I have a new design team kit that I want to show you. These are the papers and the materials I'll be using for a project where you will get a free tutorial on my page. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and please do so because I do have a bunch of free tutorials on my channel. And I also link the links so that you can easily find these materials at Country Craft Creations online store. So this month is Coffee Shop by Cartabella, and I like to start with the sticker sheet because I think it gives you a good preview of what the papers are going to be like. The color combination is really pretty. It's got pinks and sage and some gold, a touch of a grayish or a bluish, light color blue. But everything works so cool together. And one of the things that I like most about this collection that I think you're gonna like too, is the sayings on the cut aparts are absolutely adorable. So let's kind of go through each of the papers and then we'll go from there. So this, like I said, is the sticker sheet. It's 12 by 12. And you do have some words, some sayings, some flowers, some coffee related pictures. So you have a nice variety. You always get 2 strips down here at the bottom. Those are your border strips. And I like that they include some sort of banner. I always use those. But an example of some of the sayings, this says, look at the magic all around you. Today is a good day. Life begins after coffee. All you need is coffee, and with enough coffee, anything is possible. So these are not the one, I mean, those are cute sayings too, but it's the cut aparts that are so stinking cute. So let's go ahead and start. So you always need a floral in there somewhere. And this one is the multi-journaling cards, and this is the opposite side of that. So again, real pretty flowers, not too big, not too small. I will be working with 2 sheets of each design. Okay, so I have 2 sheets of each. So the opposite side is some cut aparts. It says, hello coffee, I've missed you. In this kitchen, we never say no to coffee. Stressed, blessed, and coffee obsessed. Life is too short for bad coffee. Look at the magic around you. Coffee is a cup of hope in a world full of chaos and Mondays. So super cute sayings. Love these cups of coffee. I like the old-fashioned coffee pot. Just, I love everything about it. So I'm using 2 sheets. So there's an A side and a B side. This one is the lovely lattes. And so this is the reverse side. You'll see lattes on the other side, but this is one of the goldy colored ones. And there's just a little pattern that's repeated. And look at how cute those are with the little designs from the creamer inside of the top, like the cups looking straight down on it. So you can see the handles, and that is adorable. So those are the 2, and look how cool they go together. So this is Let's Make Coffee. So you have a sage stripe and a white stripe. And these stripes, I've never really measured, but they're about 3/8 of an inch wide. And then we have all the different coffees. Oh, so cute. Look at the plunger coffee style. Got coffee cups, what do you call those? Macaroons. Got an old, like an espresso machine, cake pops in a cake container. Love this. I just really like these colors. I think they go really well together. And look at just how nice everything flows. All right, let's move on to the next one, if I can lift that up there. Okay, fun drink floral. Well, that's obviously the other side because this is not a floral. This is more of a it's got the diagonal lines that intersect, and they're a smaller one. I don't know if you can see that very well, but it's kind of subtle. And on the other side, you have a larger floral. I just think everything goes together so well. They did a good job with this collection. Coffee to go. So again, we have this kind of dark gray on this side with a repeated pattern, and on the opposite side there's your coffee to go with the lids on it. I love these. Love, love, love. Next, coffee shop signs. So this is a pink, that light pink color. And here are the signs. They all say coffee on them in some way. Roasted daily, fresh brewed. Let's see. Roasted daily, fresh brewed. Anything else? Served daily. Okay. Coffee shops. So here we have a nice plaid or check. I don't know what you'd call it. Is it plaid or check? Does it have to be different? I don't know. For plaid, does it have to have diagonals and up and down? I don't know. But yeah, just these little green squares. And then there's your cute coffee shops with the awning, some outdoor tables. Adorbs, okay? And I love coffee, so this is perfect paper for me. Caffeine and kindness. Again, we have a gray. There is a pattern on there. And, I like this one the best. What's it called? Caffeine and kindness. The foo-foo drinks, the expensive drinks that you can get. One thing I like about these collections is look at all the different papers we have to use. I mean, there's such a good variety. Blends and beans. So here's I'll call that the B side right here. And then there's not like a star, but I don't know what you'd call that little design. X's, I guess. Crosshatch, would they call it that? There we go. What's this one called again? Blends and beans. Little beans are right here. These look like the coffee pods like you'd put in a Keurig. We have journaling cards. So on the B side of the journaling cards, we have that sage color with pictures of coffee related things and flowers in the white. And then here are the 4x6 journaling cards. Happiness is a cup of coffee and a good book. With enough coffee, anything is possible. Coffee will be there for you. Coffee and friends make the perfect blends. And caffeine and kindness. Love this picture. Love the book with that. Love that one. I love all these. This is really my style of paper. Okay, we're going to have some 4x4 journaling cards. This is the B side. It says coffee shop. And here's some of the sayings that I liked. Maybe iced coffee is addicted to me. But first, coffee, I don't rise and shine. I caffeinate and coordinate. Coffee is not a choice. Coffee is a lifestyle. Today's good mood is sponsored by coffee. Life begins after coffee. Pour yourself a cup of ambition, a beautiful cup of happy, and more espresso, less depresso. How funny is that? So these are the 4x4s. And I think this is the last one. Yep, finally we have the 3x4 journaling cards. So we have a circular pattern on the back. And there are your 3x4s. Good days always start with coffee. It's time for a new cup of coffee. All you need is coffee. Hello, coffee, my friend. Today's a good day because of coffee. People are really addicted to their coffee, aren't they? Sit back, relax, and drink coffee. All good things happen over coffee. All right, so that's the main collection, and there are some coordinating papers here that we'll be working with. I have 2 of each of these also. So we have blue on one side and green on the other. So it's the light blue. So you can see, I might have been calling it gray. Maybe they're calling it a blue. That goes really well together. We have a navy and a brown. You got to have a brown with coffee. So there's the other side. Yeah, they're calling it navy. I was calling it a dark gray and a light gray. So that's my mistake. And then we have a pink and a black. All right, so that's the collection, which I absolutely love. The paper collection, again, is called Coffee Shop, and it is by Carta Bella. Now, along with the paper, there are 2 different packages of materials I'll be using. We have the frames and tags and the ephemera. So they always give you the picture on the back, but I think sometimes it's kind of nice to see them out of the packaging so you can get a better look. I probably won't go through every single one, but kind of give you an idea of size and the different patterns. So I'll just lay those out. There's some tags. This is a frame. The tags have holes already punched at the top. Today is a great day. So sayings, some don't, some do. Some bigger, some smaller, some labels. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea of that collection. A couple banners, the tag thingy-mabobbers. Okay, so that's the frames and tags. And there are 33 pieces in that one. Put those back in the right bag so they don't get lost. And then we have the ephemera. And this one has 33 pieces also. So I'll just lay those out a little bit. There's those banner pieces. All right, so let me just try and do this quickly for you. All right, so you can kind of get an idea. Here's some bigger ones. All right, that's the ephemera collection. 33 pieces. Pre-cut, how nice, which is good. I'm not really a fussy cutter, so I like the pre-cut things like this. I mean, I can fussy cut if I wanted to, but why do that when you can save time and have them already done for you? All right, so let me grab a piece of the paper. Which one did I really like? And I'm going to show you some things. I'll just take one of the tags. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so this is the collection. I'll be working with some Prima flowers to go with this. Great match, especially these, not so much the mauve-y dark ones, but all the other ones I think look great. And maybe I'll find a place to mix those in just to kind of break it up, but great collection of flowers to go with this. And then for fibers, we have this satin thin, looks like 1/8 satin green color. And these will be in the description box so that I can give you the proper name, color, and the link. We have like this light blue. That's the seam binding. We have a black and white gingham. I always like working with this. I think it goes with everything. And then this crinkle, it's a 2-inch ribbon. It is so nice to work with. I made another book using this as the closure, and it ties really nice, and I really liked using it. So those are my fibers that we're going to use. And then Tonic has a line of different papers. They have some that are glitter. They have pearlescent. This one is called Burnished Rose, and it's the satin effect. And let me show you how pretty this paper is. I don't know if you can see the shine on that and the shimmer, but ooh, so pretty. It's like a, well, it says burnished rose. I kind of compare it to a rose gold too. Let's see if I can. That'll be a good contrast. And these come with 5 sheets. I love these. I love it, love it, love it. All right, so that is my design team package for July. I will lay those out for you so you can kind of take a last look. If you have suggestions on what you would like for me to make, go ahead and leave those in the description box. Usually I make some sort of album, but I am open to ideas if you have something that you would rather me work on this time, folio or album or whatever. Okay. There was the ephemera, and then obviously the paper collection. And here's the sticker sheet just to remind you also. All right, so that's what I'll be working with. Thanks for stopping by again. Hit that bell so that you get notifications when I have a new video up, and subscribe if you have not already. All right, thanks everybody, and I'll be anxious to hear what you want me to make with this collection.